Yeah, too many colors of peace. I wanted to say, got the hat yesterday. As you can see it, specially made. Kemet Ray Ma'at, which means Black Sun Justice. So I want to thank you for that. And my wife, she wanted to say something too.
My hat was specially made as well, and it means first to step out of the waters of noon. And I want to say thank you to my aunt forever. Very nice.
Our sister RP is in the place to be. What's up, sister?
E.T. Sin E. How you doing?
E.T. Senate E. I'm doing nefer.
Oh, great. Well, I got it today. I was thinking it was coming from France, but then I did the tracking and it was outside actually when I went to check, and here it is.
Oh, that's what's up. It's just like my hat. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Let me do the solo layout. There it is, brothers and sisters. That's
Yeah.
what's up.
I really like this. Yeah, so I have an after school program that I help facilitate. And I'm going to wear this because we're going to start talking about coding. So I'm going to
Okay.
use this as an introduction because this is a code. It's
Mhm.
ancient code, but it's still a code. And then we're going to be able to, demonstrate. I'll be able to demonstrate to them the meanings inside each of the, glyphs and stuff. So, but yeah, I was looking online and I was like, this is actually like really good designs, So as soon as I get some more, extra money, I'm gonna get the matching hat, and I want to get a Ma'at shirt. But I really like the Kemet one to start with. Yeah, so it's really good, and the prices ain't bad either. So
Sister Andrea Brunet is in the place to be. How you doing, Senate?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well.
So you have something to show us today?
Yes, I went on to the product line and I bought 3 shirts, and I just wanted to show you all what I got.
Oh, let's see.
Okay, so this is the first one. This is the
Ankh shirt.
Ankh shirt. I got it in black and gold, but I think I'm gonna go and get a blue one too.
All right.
Okay, so that's the first one.
All
And
right.
then
The Ma'at. Oh, it looks
this,
good in blue.
yeah, I don't know.
Alright.
Yeah, this is the Ma'at one.
Oh, that's
I
what's
don't know if you
up.
can see.
Yeah, we see it. We
I'm
see
trying.
it.
Can you see it?
Nice bright
And
color,
yeah, I love this. I love this color. I love it. And then the piece de la resistance is my favorite
I'm the best to
one.
me too. Nice.
I'm the best of me tonight. Yeah.
That's what's up. Oh, the
There's
best
that
to
on
me
the
too.
sleeve too.
Even on the sleeve.
Tonight.
All right.
Even on the sleeve. I had it. Yeah, this
Alright.
is the lick right here. So I'll be wearing that on
Oh,
your next live. I will have this one on.
all right. That's
Yeah.
beautiful. All right.
So
Well,
that's the 3 ones I got.
thank you very
Love
much
them.
for your support. It's appreciated. I'm glad that you like the products.
You're welcome. You're
All
welcome.
right.
And we'll see you on the next live stream.
All right. See you soon, sister.
Okay.
Hotel.
All right.
All right. Hey, brother Donnie Williams. See, you got your
Yeah,
mail.
yeah. What's up, Shaka? I was gonna do just I know it's a serious topic, but I was gonna do a little
No, I appreciate that, bro. I'm
unboxing.
glad.
So
I'm glad. Yeah. Live
yeah.
unboxing. Bro, you don't mind if I use this excerpt, like as a clip, my
No,
intro?
no,
Oh,
it's all
thank you.
good.
Thank you. And
Yeah.
for those who wonder, I'm gonna share the All right, that's lovely.
Yeah, I got the Heather Gray. Oh man, yeah.
Oh, you got the Kemet shirt as well. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know it had that on the back
In the
though.
back. Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. That's what's up,
That's
man.
lovely. Oh, thank you. I
So
appreciate that.
yeah. So just letting you know, just coming through, showing some support real quick, man. I'm about to get back into this Netflix film, so just wanted to say peace, man, and thanks.
Yeah, thanks a lot, brother.
Okay, all right.
Right. Hotep Senuhena Senut Tiren Ishakan Gukemet. I hope you're doing well. The title of this live stream is MythVision Podcast. Do you support white supremacy like Jabari and Garfield? This is just a question. I'm not accusing him. I don't have any problem with him on a personal level. And I know about his YouTube channel because I've watched a few of his videos. He has a lot of scholars. He has a few PhDs as well, and well, maybe more than a few. So let me check the sound quality first, and then I can continue. But I'm wondering, Marsden Cabo, who are you talking about when you say he will remain silent? Because it makes you feel like you're talking about MythVision, but the comment here says he will remain silent and dumb during the day of judgment, so we will miss him, for he knows not what he do. I wonder why you wrote that. But we do have V Bennett in the place to be. He wrote Hotep, sound good. Thank you for telling me. And he also tells people to hit the like button. But I still want to listen to it from my piece right here, just to make sure that the sound of my voice and the music is okay. So, do this here. Yes, it is fine. Okay, that's great. So once again, this is just a question. I am not accusing MythVision, Derek, of being a white supremacy. I'm a white supremacist, or let's say of supporting white supremacists. I am just asking a question. Why am I asking this question? Because yesterday, Trackfield, better known as Garfield, has made a 8-hour and 30-minute live stream, and like I said, when I was on V Bennett's live stream earlier, and I may as well share V Bennett's stream so you can have a listen. The video became private. Basically, when I went to, I wanted to see some comments, and it was indeed private. So let me share his channel. I'm gonna share the brother V Bennett's link. But when it tells you that it is private, maybe it's deleted, maybe it's just private, but actually it is untitled now. He has changed the status. So you have the link here if you are interested. It's 8 hours and a half, and this is V Bennett's channel. Okay. So on his latest live stream, I didn't state that, you know, the video is no longer there. Now, you may, if you want to, you may save YouTube videos, because you never know, it may disappear. So you have a link if you want to save YouTube videos. So during this live stream of Garfield, the MythVision host came through. I didn't know they know each other, and he said that he's familiar with Frankie's channel. So if he knows Garfield, it's possible that Garfield will tell him a lot of nonsense and lies. So all I'm going to say is that I will demonstrate. Just take it from what you see and hear from me, rather than a known liar like Garfield Reed, who has claimed publicly that he has a bachelor's degree in history. He never showed it, and he sent an invoice for $1,800 to produce that degree. He was also said by people close to him that the names that they've seen on the degree was not Garfield Reed's name. One guy who was very close to him, Sheriff L, who's part of the Pseudo Killers, has said that Garfield Reed is a social media name, not a real name, you see. But anyway, so let me just show you that indeed MythVision Podcast was on Garfield's panel, you know, just for the record. So before I do, I will do the fair use disclaimer. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. So let me just share the screen. So, okay. Oh, and for the record, for those who may wonder, I did send an email to MythVision Podcast, out of courtesy to let him know, and I just wrote that this is just a question. Once again, I'm not accusing him. White supremacy organizations or group or white supremacy, they are not illegal. Like for example, the Ku Klux Klan is not illegal. They have protests sometimes, and you can even see the police present, for safety, for security, in other words. So we're going to deal with the white supremacy of that panel, the rape okay, so also I can show you that I also left a comment. You see here, 3 hours ago, MythVision Podcast, do you support white supremacy like Jabari and Garfield? It's just a question, you see. So the same thing was sent also to his email address. Now he may be busy, he has no obligation, what I'm saying. But once again, I'm not accusing him, okay? So let me just show you. So this is Trackfield's live stream. You can see here clearly that it says unlisted, okay? Streamed 1 day ago, right? So you can see it is 8 hours and 30 minutes long, indeed. Okay, so at timestamp 4:48:36, that's where we will see Derek from MythVision. Okay, so let me make this larger and let me play.
Yo, bro, listen, bro. He was on the channel. I think
hold on. White man is in the building.
Be nice, guys. Be nice.
Oh man, that's funny. Hell, yo, that is funny, yo.
What is good?
What's up, Derek? How you doing, man? Shout out to Derek.
You guys have made my morning.
What's going on?
Just enjoying your conversation, guys. I didn't get to watch the debate. I actually called Richard Carrier this morning. It was like, hey, man, I liked your last article on pagan morality, how Christians are not like the original God.
Young Heru is in the place to be. I don't understand your comment. Please feel free to rephrase it. I think you know that Frankie allows people on the most rapist environment on YouTube to say that they hate Africans. And we know that a while back, when that same person told a minor, someone was underage, that he would not feed him during their cookout because he is African, and he was actually partly African American and partly African. After that, Frankie said that he will no longer be on his panel. He said, you're my brother, but you won't be on the panel. Just because he said he would not feed somebody. But then, years later, that guy doesn't say that he will not feed people. He said that he hates Africans and he celebrates the death of Africans. And we know that Jabari Osase supports that panel. We know that Jabari Osase is part of the same organization as Frankie. Frankie is a member of Jabari's organization. Jabari is a leader of the organization. It's not as if Frankie is the leader of the organization and Jabari is scared to say something, right? And I will also play Jabari, who said that if you go against Africa, then you have to go through him. But when somebody says something way worse, then there's nothing. So that's a hypocrisy. Now, people have debates and talk about, okay, this is what Christianity is, and blah blah blah. Now, if somebody says that he hates Africans and he celebrates the death of Africans, I don't think anybody will disagree or dispute the fact that this is white supremacy. Otherwise, please tell me what it is called. So you do have indeed
guys who had this like high.
You can see it says Derek from MythVision is there. So now it's timestamp 4:49 and so on. So he stayed there for a minute, So this is close to 5 hours in the timestamp. So you can see he's there. I'm moving forward, 5:25, 5:39. Let me move forward, and he is still there. 5:53. You see, so he was definitely there for a good hour. All right, for a good hour. I'm moving forward now. It's 6 something. So 6:29, he's still there, right? So he was there for over an hour, okay? So that is said. Now, he may not know what is thought on that panel that Garfield also supports. You know, Young Hero wrote, "Yeah, I see your point." You know, Garfield supports that panel also. He actually was a moderator, if I'm not mistaken, for some debate over there. Okay, so now let's hear it. But making it up.
As a people, I hate Africans because of what they did to my people.
And the funny thing is that on that clip was actually played by Frankie, the leader of the Rape OK, you know. So let's hear it again once again. Direct from MythVision. If you didn't know, that's what they allow people to teach.
As a people, I hate Africans because of what they did to my people.
He hates Africans as a people. Okay, now let me play the clip where he said that he celebrates. Actually, it's not the only one who does, but you know, let's just hear it. Okay, celebrates the death of Africans. That's my Instagram, so it's the same. My art forever, all in one word.
Do you celebrate the death of Africans?
We about to in what capacity? Let me before I answer.
Do you celebrate the death of Africans? It's very clear. It's plain English.
Well, we got a Passover coming up, so that would be the death of the Egyptians.
Okay, but my question to you, and you
I
can
just
answer by
answered
yes
it.
or no.
I just answered it.
You said we have a Passover coming, and you mentioned the Egyptians. Right now, you're buying time.
Are Egyptians? No, are Egyptians not Africans?
Are you celebrating?
I'm
the death
asking
of
you a
Africans?
question. I just
You see,
said
brothers
we
and
have.
sisters, he doesn't want to answer because he knows it sounds bad. It sounds worse than MLK because MLK is one guy.
I think what I
And you're
just
talking
said
about
is
the whole
worse than
population.
saying death of Africans because those deaths are African babies. You know what the Passover is about? The Passover is about when he passed over the firstborn sons of the Israelites, but killed all the firstborn sons and animals of the Egyptians who are Africans. I'm not dodging your question. I'm just expounding on it.
Well, okay, can you answer by yes or no then? Do you celebrate the
Yes,
death of
I'm going
Africans?
to celebrate the Passover, which is about the death of Egyptians that were killing our babies. That's called
All right.
justice.
He doesn't want to answer the question
I said,
directly,
yeah.
but
Wait. I said, wait. What are you talking
So
about?
can you state for the record, I celebrate the death of Africans then? Go ahead.
So first you wanted me to say yes or no. You didn't want me to expound. Then when I
Okay,
say
what-
yes, now you want me to say it another way. Are you
Okay,
so
what you-
stuck
what-
on like
what-
you
what-
like an
say no
amateur?
more.
You're an amateur.
You can say that, but you know you're in your feelings right now. It's okay. You know you have the right.
I'm
to
not
be
in my
emotional.
feelings, man. I done
It's
answered
okay,
the
it's
same
okay,
question twice.
Brother, what? Okay, that's
I
what I was
answered
going
the
to say.
question
Say no
twice.
more. I asked him if he celebrates the death of Africans, and he answered yes. So we heard it for the record. Cesaria, do you celebrate the death of Europeans?
I haven't seen a bunch of Europeans dead to celebrate.
Do you celebrate the death of Europeans?
So for the record, when he's asked if he celebrates the death of Europeans, then it's not the case, you know, because hold on, let me put the music back on. So you have the link to the Instagram and you can listen to the rest of the convo, but he said yes, Shaka, LOL. So if that is not white supremacy to publicly state that he hates Africans and he celebrates the death of Africans, then please tell me what it is. But the white supremacy is one thing. The rapist, the child molester supported on that platform is also common knowledge, you know. But I don't expect that people outside of this community will necessarily know. And I'm not talking about private convos. I'm talking about things that are public, you see. Now, just for the record, because I've already made my point, this is the link to get on the panel. If anybody wants to get on the panel, MythVision or anybody else, then feel free. But we're going to deal with the rape, and the rape is supported, you see. For example, the leader of the House of Conscious Mess, the Rape OK, he publicly stated and confronted Tozayak for sending money to a convicted rapist, someone who was found guilty in a court of law of rape. Okay.
Polite, if let's say Polite is innocent, he could be a partial victim. You know, maybe he broke up with the girl. Who knows? You know, what happened in that instance. But the only true victim is that girl. So I think that's what we need.
And I think that's being a hypocrite because you have a member of ISUPK who was locked up for child molestation, for rape, or whatever it is, and y'all still support him. Here it is, Polite have not been found guilty, and y'all wouldn't support him. See the double standard?
What
you have
double
a member
standard?
in ISUPK, which y'all support him financially. You put money on his books. But Polite have not been found guilty, and y'all
This how I know you taking a strong. This how I know you take a strong position of Polite's innocence, regardless of waiting till the verdict come, because you keep bringing up the same exact thing, even though I've explained the position dozens of times. How many times do I have to explain the same exact position? So in that instance, the brother took a lot of.
Even if you explain it still remains the same, though, Captain.
No,
you still support
what remains the same?
Guilty.
But what remains the same, though?
That he was found guilty.
Definitely was found guilty. But he also
Polite was not found guilty.
I'm not saying don't support him, though.
Right.
Brother, you said if the brother come on my channel, you done.
Wait.
And you know you got me, man. You got me. I said, all right, brother.
That's right. But what is that part? That part is talking about until the trial is over. I didn't say after the trial is over. If he's found innocent, don't deal with him. That's not what I said.
Right. Okay.
So again, the two don't match. What you're trying to match up just don't match. So I ran down that whole brother's trial already. His how he was found guilty. I ran all of that down already. So that scenario is not the same.
Right. Okay. All right, brother.
All right, so we have Andrea Burnett in the place to be. Peace to you, sister. So now, Derek from MythVision Podcast, did you know that Garfield said that he likes Polite? Now, Polite was sentenced to 7 years in prison because he messed with an underage girl. Let me play. I'm going to share the link in the chat for where people know where to find it. See, Derek from MythVision has no obligation to answer my question. In a few days, if I don't get an answer, then I would have the right to consider that he supports white supremacy. And maybe he's okay with rape, just like the House of Consciousness. But in the meantime, let's continue. You have the link in the chat right there. Let's listen to Trackfield.
I laid all of this out in my book. But I'm going to say this to everybody. Stop the gossiping. Stop the foolishness. Stop the fake outrage because you're not mad at your family member that is a pedophile. You're only mad with Polite because you don't like Polite. And it's the truth. I actually like Polite, but
So this was Garfield Reed saying publicly that he likes Polite. I did not make that up. Now, I've shared the link so you can go and listen to that. He said that publicly. Now, not only Garfield Reed said that he likes Polite, who was sentenced for messing with the underage girl, but that panel, the Rape OK, the House of Consciousness, the leader, who is a member of Jabari's organization, is on tape defending Malachi Z. York, for about 10 minutes straight. Now, Malachi Z. York raped boys and girls, sodomized them, and gave them STDs. But before I play that, let's hear from Jabari. What did Jabari say about Dan Calloway? Stop the music.
Dane Calloway. And it's related to the slavery historical portrayal. Now, do you want to drop a little bit on that? Strategic moving forward. In 2018, is it wise for us to say that we are not Africans?
Is it wise for us to say that we are not Africans? On the other hand, you have somebody who said that he hates Africans. The hypocrisy of Jabari Osase.
I'm going to tell you, if you look at the European, in 2018, is it wise for us to say that we are not Africans?
How can I let
Listen closely.
How can I let Red Pill come? Red Pill just have a different ideology than me, but he's still a brother. That 14-year-old African is an African. He's not my brother. He's not my people, period.
We do have Imhotep University TV in the place to be Hotep to you, brother. Now, let's continue.
I have said this on your airways again. If someone comes against Africa, you have to come through me.
If somebody comes against Africa, then he has to come through him, Jabari Osase. But what did we hear? We heard way worse than whatever Dan Calloway he's saying or claiming. Once again,
As a people, I hate Africans because of what they did to my people.
As a people, he hates Africans. Now, he didn't say he hates Egyptians. He said he hates Africans. Okay? So, let's continue. Hey, how you doing, young Heru?
Hey, what's going on, man, Shaka? I'm just
I'm
tuning
not.
in.
Okay.
Yeah, I see, you know what I mean? Like I said, I get your point, you know what I mean? Everything you saying makes sense, you know, but like I said, these guys, they only have standards for who they want to, you know, selective outrage, you know, because like you said, he's saying one thing on the other end and talking about people that have different ideology as him, but yet it has people on the same platform that's even going to the extreme as far as saying they hate Africans. So it's like, what are we doing here? You know, it's like, you know, 1 minute they black and they not African. 1 minute they African and they black. Next minute they letting people say whatever they want and they consider them as friends and teachers, all because, like I told you, the guy put his standards and his morals away just to be on a platform. You know,
Yes.
it's like, yeah, whatever Sanetta has on him or whatever money grab they have going, I think that's what it comes down to. So there's no principles when it comes to Jabari. No matter, and it's the same thing. No matter how much you have pastors or preachers that claim they're the man of God and this and that, you see what they do. They turn around and they touch little children. So, you know, don't let the charade or the character fool you, you know, or the reading of books, you know, fool you, you know. But yeah, go ahead though. I'm here.
Yeah, you're right, brother. It's about character. It's about integrity. See, he went publicly. You see, just like he went publicly about Polite's accusation. You see,
Yeah, facts.
but now we know who's sending money to a convicted rapist, to a guy who was found guilty of rape. You see,
Right.
and peace to you, real talk. But he went publicly talking about Dan Calloway because Dan Calloway doesn't consider himself to be African, right? And we heard him. And Winston Miller, how you doing? Peace to you. So he said if somebody goes to through Africa, then that person has to go through him. But somebody says that he hates Africans and he celebrates the death of Africans. When Africans die, he celebrates that. He celebrates that. But now, no smoke. And this is that panel that Garfield defends, that Jabari defends, same with Smash Rockwell, and the who is pseudo, and also the other pseudo dude called Reggie Mabry. You know what I'm saying? Who said that Heru is Greek. You know what I'm saying? So let me just play Sanetta defending a multiple rapist, a child molester for about 10 minutes straight. You know, so I'm gonna share. Oh, hold on, what happened? You wanna grab yourself a drink or do whatever you want. It's gonna last 10 minutes. To be exact, 9 minutes 48 seconds. And you know what? I'm going to share the link in the chat. I used to have it as a clip, but boom. There it is. You have it in the chat. Some of you may not know, but now you know.
And you keep saying that Dr. York went up in court and admitted that he was guilty. Am I correct?
He copped out. He didn't go to trial. He copped out.
Did you see the video?
Did I see the video? I seen a few videos with him in court. What that mean? He got drugged.
What did he cop out to, Poppy?
He copped out to all of those charges. The charges, not tax evasion, not that. Like Prince York tried to say.
Now, for those who may wonder who Frankie is talking to, the head of the Rape OK, the House of Conscious Mess, Garfield's friend, Jabari's friend, brother, and should we say leader, he's talking with Hassan Papi Campbell. Now, some of you heard about Hassan Campbell, but now he's even more known to the public because very recently he did an interview with Vlad TV. Vlad TV, MythVision Podcast, has a large platform. I think he has about 200,000 subscribers or something, maybe 190. Let me just double check, because if I make a mistake, some people is going to be like, oh, it's not exactly the same amount that you have said. 193,000 subscribers. That's a large platform. Vlad TV, last time I checked, he had 4 million subscribers. So this is something else. Well, now it's actually 5.7 million subscribers, you see. So let's continue.
He copped out to all of those charges of molestation, and the reason why he copped out was because he gave those children herpes.
Now, hold on. Now, what did he cop out to, though? What was the charges for him copping out?
Child molestation.
No. What was the time? What was the time that he will get if he cop out?
The time that they gave him over 100 years.
Now, Poppy, reason with me. Let's deal with some real truth for a minute. If a man would cop out to 200 years or to 100 years, come on, Poppy, it don't make sense. He have nothing to lose. Why would he cop out to 100 years, Poppy? He would automatically, hold on, Poppy. He would go to trial. When you look at the case, you will see that Dr. York is definitely not in his right state of mind, brother. Come on, man. When you look at the case, you will see that Dr. York is definitely not in his right state of mind, brother. Come on, man. See, but y'all hate so damn much. Hold on, Poppy. Hold on. Y'all hate so much, and you want to prove that he's that y'all going along everything with the damn white man told you. If the white man is the fucking devil, how come everybody all of a sudden now believes what the fucking white man is telling them? Come on, bro.
So, Sanetta, let me ask you a question. You gonna tell me, just like Ben?
Derek from MythVision, if the white man is the effing devil, but to each his own. To each his own. That's Frankie. That's the platform defended by Garfield Reed. That panel where you spent over an hour.
That there was a rumors in New York.
Brother, we're talking about Dr. York right now. Let's get back to Dr. York.
So now, hold up. Yes. So now you gonna tell me that the Brooklyn Knights been run Dr. York ass out of Brooklyn because the rumors of him being a child molester been going on for over 40 years? This shit didn't just start with Dr. York. Dr. York was being accused of being a child molester since the early 70s, 60s and 70s. That man child molester, number one. Number two, not only is he a child molester, but he taught Africa Bambaataa. He is Africa Bambaataa's teacher, and he taught them about the occult. He is his teacher. He is Bambaataa's master teacher, and that's another place where Bambaataa started that practice from. He recorded his first record inside Dr. York's studio. Dr. York turned Africa Bambaataa out. He's a pedophile.
All right, I hear what you're saying, brother, but guess what? You still have not proven anything. Give me some proof. Show me something. Ain't no man. For example, I'm going to court. I'm not going to cop out to 100 damn years, Poppy. What do I got to lose in going to trial? I'm already in court. I'm 50-something years old already. I'm 40-something years old already. And I'm going to court for 100 years. Why would that man cop out? You know why he copped out, Poppy?
I know why he copped out.
Why he copped out?
He copped out because he didn't want his medical records to be released and lose all his followers, because his medical records told the story of him giving them children. He gave all of those children herpes.
All right, Poppy. He copped out, my brother, because he wanted to release his wives. The fucking white man had all of his wives and everybody locked down in the dungeons. So he said, I'm going to take the fall. And you can see he was already drugged up, Poppy. He was drugged up. And you can see he was already drugged up, Poppy. He was drugged up. No man is going to go inside the shit and go and say, I'm going to cop out to 100 years. Who does that? You might as well go to trial. You think Dr. York was that stupid, Poppy? Something else was bigger than that. Come on, man. I don't believe that Dr. York was molesting little boys. How old was Tyreek? Tyreek was what? He said he was what? 7 years old? I don't believe that. Yep. Now, I have a right to my own opinion. I don't believe that. I don't believe he was having sex with little boys. Dr. York had 50 beautiful fucking wives, women. I don't believe that. He did not go to jail for molesting. He did not get sentenced for molesting and child abuse. He did not go to jail for molesting. He did not get sentenced for molesting and child abuse.
You understand you're charged with 40 counts of aggravated child molestation that you could receive a maximum sentence of 30 years in confinement for each count, that you're charged with 34 counts of child molestation, that you could receive a maximum sentence of 20 years in confinement for each count, that you're charged with 1 count of sexual exploitation of children, and you could receive a maximum sentence of 20 years in confinement, and you're charged with 2 counts of influencing witnesses, and you could receive a maximum sentence of 10 years in confinement for each count, and that you could receive a minimum sentence overall of 10 years on probation. I'm telling you the most and the least. You understand that? Actually, Your Honor,
that's where y'all all got it wrong. He didn't go to jail for that. He didn't go to jail for molesting, brother. He didn't go to jail for molesting, brother. He went to jail for a whole different other shit. He went to jail for a whole different other shit.
So if he didn't go to jail for molesting, then why was those children on the stand testifying on the stand and got their testimony? And anybody, all you got to do is stay in court for the records. They testified and said everything he did to them in the bedroom. So if they wasn't in court for justice for what he did to them, then why would the district attorney even have them on the stand? That doesn't make any sense.
Poppy, do you believe in the white man now? All of a sudden, you believe in the white man?
Do I believe in the white man?
Yeah.
Did dogs fly?
All right, so you don't believe in the white man. So why do you believe the white man now, brother? Why you believe in him now?
Here's the thing, Si. I'm not one of those Negroes. that's going to sit up there and act like 1 out of 3 females is not being molested. 1 out of 6 young men is not being molested. We know we got rapists in our community. We know that. We know the black man, when we walk the street, we hate each other. We know people go to jail for rape. Let's stop acting like black people don't commit black on black crime. Let's not act like we all don't have an uncle or a grandfather that done molested all of the children in the family. Like, let's stop pretending that the white man is making up the stats and that black man don't do no wrong.
All right, my brother. See, now, let me talk to my people. Y'all keep saying, Saul, you wrong. Saul, you fucked up on this one. Y'all don't understand. Saul, you wrong. Y'all think Saul never don't know these things. Y'all are dealing with slow gases. Y'all niggas are really dumb. Some of you are stupid. And the reason I got to come out like that is because y'all all in here, Saul, you wrong. Saul, oh, how can you do that? So the really stupid motherfuckers is you. And y'all niggas are stupid in the chat room. God damn, I've been here for 20 damn years, man. You think I don't know what's going on? Come on, man, sit your ass down. Let me and Poppy deal with this shit. Sit your ass down and enjoy this damn conversation. Damn, y'all niggas is weak. Damn, y'all niggas is slow. Y'all niggas are slow, man. God damn. So go ahead, Poppy. If I was to have sex with a 9-year-old, would you say that I am a molester?
That was a weird question at the end, but people can feel free to ask Frankie about this. How you doing, brother V. Bennett?
Yo, I'm good, man. But yo, check this out. I mean, the bottom line is, for whatever his mind found it relevant to play
You're breaking up, brother.
Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, we hear you well now.
Yeah. He decided for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, or however long that was, to play the anti-victim side of it. I mean, he literally said he's aware of this other brother that says that he's been, assaulted by Dr. York, but yet he's argued. He says he doesn't believe him, and he's arguing the other side. I mean, so he took this kind of like, in this moment in history, for whatever reason, he said, I'm going to argue that out. And then later he flips and said, oh man, everybody know Dr. York, he can be under the, under the prison or whatever. Or I don't give a shit about Dr. York. I'm paraphrasing, right? Something like that. But it's like, no, it doesn't even matter if you really support him on that. You use 15 minutes to take up that side of an argument, which makes no sense because the man did it. There's so many other people you could spend time defending. That man got victims. It's like, and one of them you met and he told you several times. He's told people, and yet, what do you expect from a victim? So you want a victim to not say nothing? And it ain't even, who is Dr. York to him? Let's be real about it. Who the hell is Dr. York to him?
Could he be one of his leader? But he has
hard for him. He sure go hard for him, just like he went hard for Polite.
Yeah, he has other supporters and defenders of York on his platform. Some of them, have done debates, so they got money thanks to that platform. You know what I'm saying? There's one thing also I almost forgot, just so that Derek from MythVision can know. When it comes to Dr. Martin Luther King, that same guy who said comfortably that he hates Africans on that platform, and who also said that he celebrates the death of Africans on that platform, the Rape OK, the House of Consciousness, he also said on that same platform that MLK deserved death, that what he did was against God. Now let's hear that person who is very close to Garfield, very close, actually a member of Jabari's organization. Let's hear to what he said.
No, it's not a double standard because Joseph's dream didn't have him disobey the Lord. Martin Luther King's dream.
So is he even gonna make excuses for Tazaya calling Martin Luther King? Let's find out.
Had him serving white people. Martin Luther King's dream said, prefer the white burger over the black burger. Prefer the white business over the black business.
And please put up that quote, since you wanna, apparently you're gonna make excuses for it. I would like to see that quote here from Dr. Martin Luther King.
No matter what the white man do, don't fight back. That's a bitch. That's not a man.
See, y'all could get mad all you want from what Captain Tazariak said, but guess what? Captain Tazariak is right.
We heard it for the record. And I'm lucky that I came across that part. That's because I was looking for other stuff, other video. Now he's going to bring up Khalid Abdul Muhammad, but what about Kataza?
Now I'm saying it, Trump. Stop that, record it, and play me saying it. Captain Tazariak is right. When a man is constantly spitting in your face and you just doing a protest march, even Malcolm knew that he was right.
Malcolm is in the picture shaking Dr. Martin Luther. But since you gave me to go ahead to make that clip, I will make that clip. So we have Frankie from the Rape OK defending the statement of Tazariak. Tazariak labeled Dr. Martin Luther King with the B word. And I also did a live stream when we can, and actually I'm going to share the link now so people can nobody will say no, you did not, I'm going to put Luther. So he said that Martin Luther King wasn't the S word, the S bomb. The Bible says he deserved death. Okay? So after saying that, apparently Adam 22 is fine. It's amazing to me. But it's okay. Everybody to each his own. So hold on. Just one moment, please, brother Young Heru. Now, this is the link here in the chat. Now, before there's too many comments, I just want to go through them. We have Real Talk who wrote, HOK is Contel pro-government set a platform against those who hate pedophiles and drug users. And they have, the HOK people, the Rape OK people, they have attacked people who stood against rapists and child molesters. This is documented. So, Real Talk wrote, I've been trying to warn people about Saneto's involvement with children. Now, Judas Nasty, he has wished that for the rape of some family member of Frankie, and I'm not in good terms with Frankie, but I don't wish that any of his family member get raped. You know what I'm saying? Now, yes, go ahead, brother Young Hero, and then I will deal with something else. Feel free.
Nah, I was just saying it's funny how they trying to judge Martin Luther King based on the fight that he had against the white man, but they have to refer back to the same Bible that the white man gave them. You know what I mean? I just find that strange. And these people that quick to speak never had any kind of, journey or any kind of fight in their life. So it's easy for them to speak, you know what I'm saying? And they like to refer to other people like Malcolm X that might have done it a different way, but at the same time, Malcolm X wasn't out there killing and doing anything stupid to cause him to get locked up or whatever the case may be. He still was strategic. He still had to have common sense. And you see what happened to him. His own people killed him. You see what I'm saying? So
Nation of Islam members, but they like to say it's the
Hey, but check
FBI.
this out. Hey, check this out though. But what would he have Martin Luther King do? Go on Adam 22's platform? I mean, he's calling Martin Luther King a biatch And it's like, yet Cesario is the one on Adam 22's platform. Does he think that's better?
And the other thing is, look at what he's doing. What does Captain Tazariak and his group do? All they do is protest and stand on the corner and speak. You see what I'm saying? Like what you don't, what do you do that's so different than anything that Martin Luther King did? All you do is protest. You know, that's what basically you guys do on the side of the road, protest and try to convert people to your religion. So like, make it make sense, man.
And there's a movie, What Love Got to Do with It, I think it's the title. But Ike Turner, it seems like, you know, they kind of have the Ike Turner vibe with their ladies, you know. We had the testimony, you know. But that being said, I'm glad that comment wasn't left here. Norma X wrote, peace to you. Peace and love to Kemet. Filthy Frank is just upset that he's losing support. Maybe somebody needs to go on mute because there's some echo. So, thank you. So, Filthy Frankie is just upset that he's losing support over his attack on our people with his own words. And months later, he still hasn't condemned Polite. But about our people, I'm glad because I almost forgot to play that one. And I even have that. I put that on my, hold on. Didn't put a whole lot of thing, you know, just look, just four lines. What did Filthy Frankie say about black people? Let's hear it.
One thing I can tell you, brother, is black people, we ain't shit, man. Our people ain't shit. Black people ain't shit, bro. We can talk about this white man all day. But nah, man, black people ain't them. We ain't shit, man. Our people is fucked up. This slavery shit, I gotta blame it all on slavery, You hear me? This slavery shit done fucked up our mental, everything, man. We ain't shit as a people. We still trying to live off of what our fucking ancestors did 100 goddamn years ago. We built this. We built America. We built that. Okay, granted, you built all that shit. Now that the white man is not hitting you in the back, nigga, no more to make you build it, here's the question I got for you, What the fuck are we building today? When you ain't being forced to build nothing. What are you building today, What is black people building today?
So, indeed, the main question to Derek from MythVision Podcast is, do you support white supremacy like Jabari and Garfield? But I have another question just to make it clear. Do you support the House of Consciousness? You have the right to support it. It will not change my mind. It will not change my life. I will not lose sleep over it. But I'm just curious. I would like to know. Do you support that panel where people are comfortable teaching that they hate Africans, that they celebrate the death of Africans, that Dr. Martin Luther King was a B, and that he deserved to die? The Bible said he deserved to die. And himself saying that black people ain't shh. Now, check this out. The molestation reports. Derek from MythVision Podcast, do you know that he's aware of child molestation reports? And he first claimed he will talk about it, but then he changed his mind because he's always been cool with rapists and child molesters. Did you know that? Let me play.
After this whole Polite case go on, and when this shit is over with, I want to see all you niggas. Listen to me good, y'all. Rob on, Garfield, all y'all know who I'm talking about. I want to see all you niggas, cause I'm gonna be pulling up some reports of molestation in Harlem, in the Bronx, some fresh ones that just went on. I want to see y'all stand up and fight.
Now notice Derek from MythVision Podcast, he said Garfield's name. You spent over an hour on Garfield's panel So feel free if you want to ask Garfield for more
Yep.
information and more details about that. But that's public. It's not a private conversation.
Who is this
Now,
guy?
there's another guy who went on that platform and said that he will rape in time of war. Was he criticized? Let's see.
I'm not afraid to say what the fuck I'm saying. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, I'm going to place and follow the fucking law. Nigga. Yeah, I'm going to place and follow the fucking law.
Okay, brothers and sisters. Y'all heard that, right?
I heard.
The brother said that he's going to grape and follow the law.
And you supposed to, JJ? And you supposed to, Quana. But you niggas don't believe in that Bible. You know how silly your God is. See? You niggas know how dumb your God is. You niggas know now that this Bible is bullshit. That's what you niggas know. Now this is how you put these niggas to the test. Are you going to do?
That guy who said he will rape in time of war had a debate on that platform. He was not told, no, we don't get down like this over here. You know? But go ahead, young hero, you were going to say something. Feel free, brother.
Yeah, it kind of slipped my mind, man.
Sorry about this.
Nah, you good, you good. You know what I'm saying? I'm listening, you know what I mean? Like I said. Oh, yeah, who is this guy you speaking of? You keep calling his name, right? He was on Garfield channel?
Yes,
Who is he supposed to be?
Come again?
Who he supposed to be, anyway?
Oh, he has a large platform. He has 190,000 something subscribers. It's called MythVision Podcast. And I've watched a few of his videos. He has a lot of people, a lot of scholars, a lot of PhDs, you know, and I don't have anything against him. I'm just asking a question. I'm not accusing him of anything, but I'm pretty comfortable that most likely he didn't know those things that I've been sharing. So now that he knows in his own time, then he's free to answer and say if he supports Filthy Frankie's House of Consciousness.
So what his channel is basically the biblical narrative when their topics.
Well, he used to be a Christian, but now he labels himself an atheist. This is written in some of his social network. But I think, didn't I share his stream, his channel? I think I showed it, but hold on. Show it again. MythVision Podcast. There it is. Where is it that he wrote? It's on his one of his social media where he. I think it's on. Yeah, there it is. So on his, gonna share his channel. MythVision. It's all in one word actually. Vision Podcast. So you have his link here, and we can see together on his Twitter. It clearly says here, Derek Lambert, MythVision Podcast. I'm the host of MythVision Podcast. I really enjoy mythology, history, science, and philosophy. I'm an ex-fundamentalist Christian who calls himself an atheist. So that's who he is. But I'm not accusing him. I don't have anything against him. You know. Now, what was left here as a message? Real Talk wrote facts. Cesaria go from the white is the devil to smiling from the devil's platform. Why would he condemn Polite, who is his secret lover? He will never go against his secret husband. That's a fact, brother. Watch the words. If it wasn't for the white man. Scam Cheddar is a Spaniard who he keeps saying he is black. He's an infiltrating informant. Misdemeanor wrote, we will be able to build if you, Scam Cheddar, and the past stop scamming people for money and paying for damn debates. Now, if people want to pay for debate, it's fine. But I have a live stream and I'm going to share the link. He actually scammed his audience live on air. He told them that if they will make donations, then he will play a particular debate that took place that he already got paid for. And after receiving several, well, I forgot exactly how much he got, but I think he got a few $100. I think he got a few $100, and he changed his mind. He ended the stream, even though the people had paid. So I'm going to share that link. So his audience is, is happy to get scammed. But you have it here in the chat. Now, hit the like, show some love, and support our brother Shaka. It is said that Polite threatens Scam Cheddar with exposing their intimate encounter video if he snitched. Well, I don't know who said that, but how will we know that it was said? Polite got dirt on Sanada. That's why Scam Cheddar hasn't broken down Polite videos. His channel. Oh, I'm glad you say that. Let me just show it for the record. Because indeed, that guy who was sentenced to prison for misbehaving with an underage girl, the videos are still on his channel. See here, that's his main channel. If we go here to the search and I put Polite, what do we see? Polite and Tazariak set fire to the street 8 years ago, 698,000 views. I think it is the most viewed video on his channel, but let's go back. We're going to go to videos. We're going to go to popular, and it is indeed his most viewed video. Polite, the guy who was sentenced for misbehaving with an underage girl, and Tazariak, who hates Africans and celebrates the death of Africans, and that's something. But if we put Brother Polite, it's not the only video of Brother Polite that we have. See here, Brother Polite versus Battle Truth, Brother Polite versus Eric Muhammad, Brother Polite takes on the Nahala. So there's several videos. Here we have Brother Polite versus Mighty Hebrew. We know what was said about that gentleman, but I'm not going to repeat myself too much today. But he has several videos of Brother Polite on his panel, and he has the other channel, House of Conscious Mess, and it's the same thing. If we go there, oh, it's an advert. If we go to videos and we go to popular, most viewed video, on that one, he has removed the Polite that was the most viewed. But here we do have Polite. His name is not on the title, but we do have Polite. But just in case, let's see if I put Brother Polite in the search to see if he Brother Polite. Well, here we have, okay, brother, this is a playlist. There it is. Captain Tazariak versus Polite. Priest Danehala and General Hashar endorses Polite. So here again, he has Polite and Nature Boy. Nature Boy is awaiting trial for rape, if I'm not mistaken. But he has several videos of Polite. And here we can see it says, my brother Polite out here in Cali getting it in. Now that he did not remove. You see? So that was just for the record. He still has videos of Brother Polite, who was found guilty. Let me just go to the comments. Real Talk wrote, Misdemeanor, I already know. I have inside info. Sanetta had his mouth wide open for Polite, and Polite secretly recorded it. Well, as long as I don't see the tape, how can I believe that? It's a rumor to me. Number X wrote, great point, Mr. Misdemeanor. Keeping those videos up is proof he still supports that criminal and his behavior. Anyone who goes on the panel is basically in support of that behavior. It's like our people who still support anti-black brands like Starbucks. The mouth of Scam Cheddar was open continuously for Polite personal error. Dang, can't believe he still has those videos up. Yes, he does still has those videos up. So, really, I feel that in a nutshell, that's the main thing I wanted to address. So feel free if you want to add on, but now Derek from MythVision Podcast knows.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with this. I gotta look at the video too with Garfield just to see what he was talking about, too.
He was hurt, brother.
Yeah, I mean, when he was talking to the guy, or you
Oh
talking
no, no,
about?
he was hurt for the 8 hours.
Oh yeah, yeah, I
It's
gotta
eight
check
hours,
it
30
out.
minutes. He was just hurt. He was
Yeah, and
disappointed
like I
that Richard
said, you
became
know,
right.
like I said, of course, I mean, the guy ain't take it down because those people that observe and step away and got in conflict with him over the last whatever months it was during polite, whatever he was going to, like the people that realized what he is, they stepped away, you know what I mean? And everybody else that's around him is people
Get back.
that turning the blind eye, they like to talk about Martin Luther King, but they the ones turning the blind eye when it comes to Sanetta. So it's even worse, you know what I mean? And they, like I told Shaka, that before everything even happened, the people that's really about any dignity or pride about themselves, they're not gonna deal with that. And everybody else is just, they full of it, man.
Yes. Now, this guy is on tape saying that black people ain't you know what I'm saying?
And
And
he,
Reggie supposed that.
yeah, and he was talking about himself too.
Smash Rock was supposed that. Now, hold on. Oh well, real talk. Come on. I mean, I'm not, I'm not a fan of Sanetta, but can you back that up? Can you document that? You know, but um, I miss my thought now. I miss my thought, but yeah, he's on tape saying that black people and he's on tape defending some rapists. Not just one. Now,
Yeah,
this
numerous times.
yes,
Numerous times.
hmm
It's crazy, yo. It's really
yeah,
insane.
it is.
And it's really like gutter commentary. Sonetta is a master at attract or I don't even want to say developing because what is there developed? You know what I'm saying about it? There's nothing developed about it, but that's what makes it gutter commentary.
He
It's
has
like
he has created a harvest, a um a rest in heaven for rapists and child molesters. They get
exactly.
there comfortable, and
Yeah.
people who hate Africans. But here, before I forget, I shared this earlier. I saw the Duke of Tears or Tyres. I'm not sure how they probably pronounce it Tears. He's a Moor. Some people know him. I think he has a large platform as well. He has 48,000 subscribers. I never spoke to him, but I just want to show you that he actually claimed that the Hebrews got the menorah from the Egyptians, and I greatly disagree with that because this is something that's floating around, but this is not a menorah. This is here. Those are not candles. This is not a menorah. Those are slices of bread. And I have shown many artifacts from ancient Egypt where we see that. And I took amusement at counting them. I think once there was 7 pieces of bread, but most of the time there's not 7. You know what I'm saying? So let me just play it. It will not be too long, just so you can hear it. And that video is very recent as well. You can see that it was on my end, it was December 25th, but it will say, if I go show less, that it was done 15 hours ago. So I don't know exactly what time it was, because for those who don't know, I'm in Europe. But let me play it.
You die. Look, they didn't even invent the menorah. The menorah is not even Jewish. It's not even Jewish. It's not even Kwanzaa, because there is no such thing as Kwanzaa. That was created by a CIA agent named Karanga. You understand? Who had a fake Black Panther movement called Gentlemen's Incorporated that was beating black women and selling them into slavery. Facts. See? So the Hebrews got it from the people who they came out of, who are the so-called Egyptians.
So you heard it. He said the Hebrews got it from the people that they came out of, the so-called Egyptians. Asser, the Duke of Tyre, just said publicly that the Hebrews got the menorah from the Egyptians. So basically, the menorah comes from ancient Egypt or Kemet. And once again, those are not candles. This is not a menorah. Those are pieces of bread. But that was just for the record. Oh, Real Talk wrote, I know you heard about his intimate encounter with his own mother. Well, somebody said that on his platform, and he looked quite surprised. Like, how does he know? You know, but that's not my accusation. So feel free, brothers and sisters, and I'm ready to put an end to the stream because in 3 hours I will have a free Medu Nature class, and let me share the actual link once again. But there will be a free hieroglyphic class because once again the brother Donnie Williams yesterday made a $50 donation, and he really encouraged me. I really appreciate the gesture, so I want to give back. So here, free Medu Nature class, free hieroglyphic class on this platform in 3 hours. This is basically 4 p.m. EST New York time. So if you want to add on, feel free. But I kind of stated my piece, so it's up to you, brothers and sisters. But if somebody want to get on the panel, I'm sharing the link. I wait, maybe a couple of minutes, and I can't wait to hear the answer from Derek from MythVision Podcast. I'm pretty confident he didn't know all these things.
Yeah, you tag him in the thing. Hopefully, somebody tag.
Well,
him.
in the community timeline, I did put, well, when you tag someone, you're supposed to see the it's supposed to be like a link, but it is not in this case. If I go here and I go to community, you see at MythVision Podcast. Oh, I guess. Oh, you know what? Maybe that's not the way. Well, it's a good thing you said that, brother. So I'm gonna do that. So sometimes their channel is not exactly the same. MythVision Podcast. But here is definitely tagged. You can see it. So support White Supremacy. Oh, you know what? It's okay. Like Jabari. Oh, I'm gonna put like Garfield. Yeah, now he's definitely tagged here. So I can delete that one only twice. All right, thank you for that, brother. But I did send him an email, like I said, and I did also leave a comment on his latest video. So he has no obligation to respond to me.
Sir. So why you say that Garfield and Jabari support white
supremacy? Well, the House of Consciousness is the white supremacy platform. We heard him say that black people, and we heard him, having one of his guests saying that he hates Africans, and that he celebrates the death of Africans.
Right, and Jabari get a lot of hate from a lot of his so-called friends or whatever Saneta people. They disrespect him. They call him a fake, a phony, the money grab of what he's doing.
And worse than that.
Yeah.
Exactly. But that's something else. But we don't have many platforms where people teach that they hate Africans, particularly platforms where they claim to be for black people, where they claim to follow African traditions. Kemet is an African tradition. So when he's staying Callaway, Jabari has a lot of energy. Yeah. But now when it's somebody else who hates Africans and celebrate their death, oh, come on, man.
Yeah, they don't make any damn sense over there. They cancel each other out. It's like you got Chief X, number one, who doesn't believe that Negroes have anything to do with Egypt or North Africa. Then, especially Kemet. But on the other hand, he agrees that, he's willing to be on a panel with people like Tazariak, right? Who believe that he's from, Canaan, right? Or what? You know what I'm saying? Like, he's from the Mediterranean. So if he got a problem with this whole thing about Negroes claiming North Africa and trying to reframe it as the Mediterranean, then why don't he take that up with Tazariak? How did Tazariak's ass get there? Is he Mediterranean? I mean, it's just weird. They all over the place, man. They don't ever connect no dots. Have you noticed that? None of the fucking dots connect. Excuse my language, but
there's one thing, with Chief X and Garfield, it seems like when somebody believes in the Bible, then they just don't go at them. It feels like, the people that they spend most energy on is people who don't believe in the Bible, but I may be wrong.
Yeah, exactly. It is like that. It must be like home for him in a way, the Bible, I guess, So it's like it doesn't bother him that much anymore. But it's contradictory to his claim, because you would expect that he would be about that work for that. If that's his thinking, you know what I'm saying? He would be just as offended, right? Because doesn't it work both ways? I mean, how could you be offended that black people who quote unquote are sub-Saharan Africans? I don't buy that shit, obviously, right? Because that's not science anymore. But he has a problem with these groups thinking that they're associated with North Africa, right? But yet he's sitting up there with a dude he got access to every day of the week who believes he's from Canaan. It doesn't make sense. It's which one is more harmful? Which one does he think is more harmful? Does he think that the Hebrew faith is more harmful, or does he think the Kemetic one is to the Negro? That's really what it comes down to with Chief X. He needs to state that, because until
to me, what's worse is him saying that he hates Africans and celebrate their death. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's
people have different religion. Yeah, people have different religion. Oh, you're not talking
about.
But
I'm saying to Chief X, is that worse? Is a person like Tazariak worse than a person of sub-Saharan African descent that believes they're connected to Kemet? Which one is worse?
I see. But it's the same with Garfield. Garfield spent all this energy, and he said just yesterday that he has no respect for many, I think he used the word many, Kemetic people, you see? And he spent all this time going at Kemetic people. And Kemetic people are a minority among black folks. You have way more black folks, you know what I'm saying? Like the guy who said that he will rape in time of war, Garfield didn't say anything about that.
And you know what? They didn't
sending money to a convicted rapist. Garfield didn't say anything about that. Garfield actually said he likes polite. But go ahead.
Well, yeah, and also they don't really get any decent journalistic questions. Like if somebody, from the host, like if somebody sits up there and says that on a platform, that hey, they will grape in a time of war, then isn't the because this is a Hebrew Israelite, right? We're talking about. Shouldn't the host be like, okay, well, are you in a time of war now? Just keep it real. What is this supposed to mean in practical terms? Are you raping ladies now because you at war, or is that like a thing of the past? Which one is it? Like, are y'all in a state of war, or are y'all in a state of passivity and civil unrest? Maybe because war is not really civil unrest. Are they doing the Martin Luther King thing, or are they doing the the non, you see what it's kind of weird, man. Because Martin Luther King was doing freedom of speech. Martin Luther King was like freedom of speech. Ain't that what they doing though? They talking, or are they at war? Which one is it? I don't know. Yeah.
Let me say this. Real talk. You have to be factual. Like when you write that, that's not factual. Just
he said allegedly. He said allegedly.
Yeah, but come on, be factual. But anyway, I'm going to put an end to this stream. Thank you very much for being there. Remember, in about 3 hours, I will go live again, and it will be a free hieroglyphic class. So if you have questions, feel free. You can ask your questions in the chat, or you can get on the panel. I will share the link. Make sure you subscribe, because the people who will be able to participate in chat are the subscribers. I'm really looking for that. Even Nama X, well, yeah, real talk, that's a lot of slander, brother. But yeah, I'm looking forward to see all of you, Whether you agree with me or disagree with me, it's fine. You can come on. And some people who don't like me, they may use the opportunity. Maybe they may feel like I may mess up and give some wrong information. So, you can try to use that. But it's really a learning time, a learning experience. This is an ancient language. And so, yeah, definitely feel free. I have shared the
And,
link. But yes, go ahead, brother.
and even if you don't read and write well your own English language, still come through.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
So you have the link once again here. Free Medu Nature hieroglyphic class. It's gonna be 4 p.m. EST, 4 p.m. New York time. Well, misdemeanor. If you read the Bible, rape is allowed. Rape is allowed in the Bible. We dealt with that. I even quoted a PhD, a woman. But we can talk about this some other time. So thank you, brother Young Heru. Thank you, brother Heru King. That's brother Young Heru. Thank you, brother V Bennett, that I call VB, and everybody else in the chat. What I'm saying, thank you for being there. I'm really looking forward to see you all later on. 4 p.m. EST New York time. All right. So let me.
Peace. What's up, bro?
Yes, peace, Young Hero. So let me do my closing remarks. Stay safe, stay healthy. If I'm allowed to, by the nature, I will definitely holler back at you. I don't argue, I state facts. If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. If you do not think right, you will not act right. If you know better, you will do better. Do it to do nature. Hotep.
Now, for the record, for those who don't know, I'm giving Medu Nature classes, and here. That's the flyer. Okay. So those who are interested, feel free to holler at me. If you're not interested, it's cool. But I recommend that everybody who has not yet seen the video Kemet and Ma'at before Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, then watch it. It has about 300,000 views and really deserves to have a lot more.
I just want to let everyone know who's listening in now and who's going to listen to this stream in the future. I just had my first Meta Nature class by Brother Shaka today, and I've had other Meta Nature lessons by other teachers, and I can tell you right now, the brother is the best in the game. He is that was one of the best classes I've ever had ever. So if you're interested in learning the Meta Nature, if you're interested in getting the basics of it, Brother Shaka is an awesome teacher. Get with him, and it's extremely affordable. This brother is giving us his time and his skills, and he's basically giving it away. I mean, I just consider it a donation. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody is interested in learning the Meta Nature, get with this brother right here. He's an awesome, awesome, awesome teacher. And I'll end with that.
Hotep Senu, Hena Senut. This is Julie, also known as Servant of Yah, and I'm currently taking the Medu Nature classes with Brother Shaka, and it has been an amazing experience. Only 2 lessons so far, and I feel like I've been taking the classes for months, just with the how in depth he goes into the vocabulary words, the construction of the language, the grammar. It's been immeasurable, the experience. And one thing that comes across, hands down, is his extreme passion for teaching this to anyone who is willing to learn and has an interest in learning. So I highly suggest, if you are interested, even a minimal interest, that you subscribe to the classes with Brother Shaka. It's such a nominal amount for how much you get. I know, like, our last class was over 2.5 hours. It felt like 2 minutes, but because that's how involved you are in what he's teaching and how he teaches and how compassionate he is about what he teaches. Also with sharing materials free of charge. No question, no doubt. It's just what he does. He doesn't have to, but he does. And so I just wanted to give a short testimonial about the class and the effectiveness of the class. And all of that is attested to how studied Brother Shaka is. So I highly recommend anyone with a minimal interest that you do sign up for the Medu Neter class. Hotep.
Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, which is Ma'at Forever. Don't forget to watch the video entitled Kemet and Ma'at. Don't forget to share Kemet and Ma'at on my channel on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, or other social media that you use. Email, text messages, you name it. Those who wish to donate can do so on paypal.me/Ma'at Forever.